I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. There's the cover. Can he do it? I think he's got him. Seth Rollins not letting up. Uh-oh. You know what?
Oh, cold breaker.
God, did he nail him? Makes the cover. Seth Rollins is he did it.
It's over. What a finish. Chris Jericho dominating.
What
Seth
an outstanding
Rollins.
match. You have to like this display. Oh! Well,
Yes.
I don't like that too much.
Oh no. So now we exit and go back and see what's happening. So in essence, this Sunday, Chris Jericho is going to want payback for that low blow, and Seth Rollins is going to want payback for that loss, and hopefully retain his title, getting some of that payback. It's small measure with the low blow, but we all know that he wants a bit more than that. Pardon me. So we got payback, but first we got superstars. Now I don't generally play these matches. Sometimes I'll play them, sometimes I won't. Depends who's on the card. Usually it's wrestlers that I don't really care about, wrestlers that are in tag teams, and I just want to give them a singles match. Like I said, Santino, Fandango. As characters I do kind of like them, but I wouldn't really wrestle as them on this game. Not much anyway. And obviously that, you know, Luke, yeah, fucking Wyatt's against the Ascension, not really bothered about that match. Swagger against Barrett, again, not really bothered about that. And I generally keep these as much as I can to be just what they think should be the case. I don't generally edit these matches so that I can play one. So Farouk is on a roll on the lower card on the superstars. So damn. And yeah, likely, yeah, I thought that might go that way. Never mind. Jack Swagger with Barrett, don't really care. Barrett, again, being sad to see him go, but I don't think League of Nations was really going to amount to anything because they had too many main event stars in the way. There were plenty of stars in that group. All of them could have had a major title run. They're all big enough, bad enough to get that title run. Del Rio's been the champion. Sheamus has been champion. Rusev's been a United States champion, and Barrett's been Intercontinental champion. They all deserve a major title run, but they're not going to get it because the writers can't actually produce the goods to keep the guys at the top. And the thing is, the times when Barrett and particularly like Barrett and Rusev should get that main title run, there's too many big stars, like I said, in the way. So we're here on NXT. The future is now, and I'm just a bit disappointed in the fact that there's not really enough NXT guys, so you have to kind of make your own NXT roster. I suppose it's alright. I've got quite a few downloaded. Charlie Gable, there on there. Page summary, not really bothered about that, so I usually skip that. Paige dominating because there's no real divas to compete with her because they didn't put them all in. For some reason they didn't put Becky, Sasha and Bayley, Charlotte in. I just don't understand why none of them were in it. Tag team match between these two. I think they've been feuding. They're feuding still. I'm not really bothered about this feud, mainly because I'm not really a big fan of the Vaudevillains. I like their gimmick, I like their entrance. I just don't like the look of them. They just, I don't know, that they don't feel like they're really going places. Maybe they're too traditional for my liking. I don't know, but I like characters, and that's the only thing they've got going for them. They have to have something else, really. I've left that match obviously because I might play that. Not really bothered about that. Finn Balor versus Fit Finlay. I'll probably play that because the last match that Finn Balor had was against No Way Jose last week, and he lost because I wanted to give No Way Jose a quick sort of boost. So yeah, so we're not going to play Ultimate Warrior Title Beat. I've played some of that rivalry already and I'm not really interested, so I'll skip that. Ultimate Warrior dominating him at the minute. So am I going to play them both? No, I'm not going to play the tag match. So we're going in Finn Balor, Fit Finlay. You know, I don't know if this guy's still around, if he's backstage or anything, but if he is, his name and his like ideal is his veteran sort of instinct and his grit and grizzled veteran sort of persona could be great to bring on TV as a manager to get Bull Dempsey
making his way to the ring,
a bit more popular and a bit more over, because he's doing all right. I think
This guy
he
will
doesn't
for
look
nothing short of a victory here tonight. We're
the
finally
part
going to see
enough.
which one of these two
And if
is
he
the
had a
superior
manager,
competitor.
might just give him that a little boost. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just think Fit Finlay, Bullfit, missed opportunity. So with Finn Balor beating, losing to No Way Jose,
he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
oh no.
You know, here's a guy in Finlay that spent 2 decades absolutely destroying the competition over in Europe before coming over to the United States in 1996. And when he got here, he just kept on destroying the competition. The change in scenery did nothing to slow Finlay down.
Tell us your thoughts about Fit Finlay. Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
Here's the cover.
Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Oh, you can't keep the fighter from Northern Ireland down for long.
Battle of the Irish in the ring here.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious. Finlay first targeted Lord Steven Regal when he got to the States in 1996. And boy, did those two go on to have some amazing matches in WCW. Going for the cover.
1, 2. Oof.
Talk about a target. The largest bullseye is always in someone's back.
Yeah, that's bad.
Look at the attack here.
Oh, man, talk about a direct hit.
He's simply reminding him that he's here.
And that's a shot that could drop a grizzly. Finlay's Celtic cross looks so simple, but it's really so effective. When he drops his opponent, he's dropping his entire body weight down. At the same time, the back, shoulders, and neck are slamming into the mat. Ouch!
Look at Finn Balor making his moves.
All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, yes.
Scores with a tremendous move. We're in the filling out process. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control?
Your guess is as good as mine, Cole.
Finn Balor wants to take a chance for the second time tonight.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and, oh man, from the hot rib district.
I wouldn't know what that's like. We've seen just how effective Finley's Celtic cross can
Finn
be.
Balor looking to finish off Finley, but he needs his stamina back up to full, really.
To name a few.
Yeah, you know what I like best about the Celtic cross? It's how Finley drives his elbows into his competition's face while he's pinning him afterward. Talk about adding insult to injury. Finn Balor making his statement as we speak.
Really? Up the turnbuckles go Finn Balor for another high-risk maneuver.
And here we go. He's looking for it.
The coup de grace is going to be the coup de grace.
Does the coup de grace mean this thing's over?
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? 2, 3.
It is now.
He's got to feel great. Let's go to the highlights. Let's see what happened. Oh, boy. That was a...
Here's your winner, Finn.
Well, no, who's the new number one contender for Finn's title?
That was an incredible match.
An incredible match and a big, big victory. This win is exactly why so many superstars hope their number never gets called to face this guy.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen.
So Finn's going into the pay-per-view, the main roster pay-per-view, and he's got, shall we say, no number one contender yet. Or should I say no feud. He's probably got a number one contender. I might actually go and have a look at that now and show you about that. Why not? So we got, at the minute we got SmackDown, we got Lance Storm, Ryback and Cena in the main event. We got Seth Rollins has got a match against the Godfather. The New Day going up against the Ascension. That's a feud. Looks like it's the tag titles. Natalia and Layla. Don't really care about that match. Skip that straight away. See, this is why I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the Divas matches on Real Wrestling a little bit. Yeah, they're worth watching. But Divas matches on Wrestling Games, not so much. Because, well, there ain't enough divas for it to make it interesting, and the ones that get put onto the game are the ones that you don't really want to use. So Nikki Bella picked up a win. JBL Goldust. So really nothing interesting going on SmackDown. No new there. So back we go to WWE.com. Then we go to NXT, and we go here. It's Hideo Itami, Baron Corbin, or Tyler Breeze, who's already in the feud, or Cactus Jack, who's probably not going to get it. Sami Zayn and Owens are both up there as well. Warrior, obviously, is already in the feud. Curtis Axel and Enzo Amore. Okay, so who's behind who could do with a bit of a push? Apollo Crews is a bit low down. Right, yeah. Sorry, sorry, CJ Lewis. See, I can't really do that. Not at the minute, anyway. I'm on a PS4. You might not know this, but basically, yeah, on PS4, you can't really type into chat, and me coming in there would, yeah, it's not really gonna flow if I'm sat typing. But